Everybody, today we're going to look at this knife here. A buddy of mine sent this in, and so we're going to check it out. He won it in a contest. This is the Doc. The Doc sent this to me. This is a Tuya knife, and I'm looking at their website here. I don't see the name on this, but this is the Tuya Knife ceramic ball bearing pivot folding knife D2 blade G10. And there you go. This thing is pretty snappy. Check that out. I kind of like the brown. It's a little bit different. You know, you don't see a lot of brown G10 knives. Alright, so let's get into this. Oh, it does come with this excellent cool cloth. I'm not going to open that because that's not mine to open. It's there. It's got Tuya Knife on it. And if you want to clean your knife, it's there for you. 1, 2, 3, 3.5 inches of D2 steel. There's the Tuya Knife. And the number on there is a small number. I'm going to go 7810 GT. Alright, that's what it is. Check that out. There's the Tuya Knife logo. Kind of a cool looking blade. I like the black there with the silver. Alright, close this up. Check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inches, right at 5 inches. Brown G10. Not exactly smoothed out, but it's got a nice texture. Not super rough. It's got this cool texturing here, though. Helps you hold on to it. Stainless steel liners, nice thick liners on there. Nice thick liner lock. Good lockup on that. I like that. It does have right hand tip up carry only, and a nice substantial lanyard hole should you want to stick something through there, which I will. Let's check out this. Oh man, I like that clip. Clip's not too tight. Feels good. Got the skeletonized liners they drilled out there to help with the weight. Now this is a little bit heavy, not too horrible. Feels good in the hand. This here makes it a little bit more useful. I like that. That's pretty cool, huh? Man, I do like that a lot. That's not just a choil. It's like a useful finger grabber thinger there. Even though it's just a flipper, still they made it at an angle where it works. So that's pretty cool. And they're saying that this runs on bearings. Nice and smooth on the action. So there you go. It's got a semi-open construction, almost all the way open. Got a little bit of a butt back spacer here. Not too bad. You can get in there and clean it out if you need to. Like I said, it's got those skeletonized liners. They try to cut down the weight a little bit. Not too bad. Feels good in hand. Maybe a couple little hot spots there. I don't know. Feels a little hot down here. Maybe it's just because I'm a girl. Not that girls can't be tough. I'm sorry. My hands are girly, like feminine and, you know, soft and stuff. You know what I'm saying. Alright, so there you go. Very nice there. Feels good in hand. Kind of cool looking. It's got great action on this thing. Flips open nicely. Alright, let's see how much this bad boy weighs. And go from there. Alright, let's turn this thing on. Let's learn how to work our machine here. So we're looking at right at 5 ounces. So it's a little bit, it's not too bad. I mean, it's a little bit heavier than some of y'all want to carry. The action's amazing on this thing. Oh, my European friends. 142 grams. It definitely feels like it wants to be put to work. It's got a nice, thick, strong looking, and I like the way, you know, some locks on the liner locks, they don't have that little slant there on the blade. And you just get the feeling like it's just going to walk over there anytime and just wear that blade or wear that lock down. But this one doesn't feel that way. See the lockup on this. Locked up. Solid. You know, I'm feeling pretty good about this Tuya. Now, the price on this, they have it for $45.40 on Amazon. I was given permission to flip this thing anyways, by the way, so but I'll put it down. I know it annoys you, some of you guys. All right, so it's $45.40, and I think it's a good knife for that price. It's not the greatest knife in the world, but you got bearings, you got D2 steel, and they have a really decent customer service. I mean, for the U.S. distributor, they're doing some really cool things, and over on Facebook, they're very active, and you just get the feeling that if something did happen with your knife, they would be willing to help you. And that's, you know, that's worth a lot right there. I've been having so much garbage with knife people lately. I don't want to get into it. So if you find somebody that's willing to help and willing to talk to you, that's worth some extra money right there. So with the Tuya knife, with the distributor, the materials, this is going to be tough to beat. Now, there's some knives that are comparable to this, but I think the customer service over there is going to push this to the forefront of that range of knives that you want to have. So if you're going to spend $40 on a knife, $45 on a knife, how much extra is it worth knowing that you can get in touch with the people that distribute it and are willing to help you? You know, what, another $20 on the knife? Easy, you know? Keep saying, you know, but it's just one of those things. And I'm having, like I said, I'm having a bunch of garbage with knife people this week and last week. And so it just means a lot more to me to have somebody that you can talk to. Now, there's some comparable knives. Here, let me pull this one out for real quick. Now this, yeah, I know people are going to get mad to have the Tuya knife, and this is not anything against the Tuya knife, but let's say you don't have Tuya knife money. This is the F & Grow D2 steel flipper. Now, I don't think it runs on, well, yeah, it does, maybe it does run on bearings. I don't know. It looks like bearings to me. Let me look in there. It's looking like bearings, but it might be washers. I don't know, but it's super smooth. No, it's not bearings. Can't be bearings. So it's washers probably. But $19.99 right there. And here's the thing. This isn't going to do anything this doesn't do. We beat one of these up nicely. The D2. We don't know, you know, how D2 either of these really are. But the D2 stands up on this one nicely to some work. It stood up to work and chopping and boxes and whatnot. So it's not a bad knife for $20. This is not a bad knife for $45. And I think because of the extra attention you're going to get should something go wrong with a knife. And I'm not saying it will. I'm just saying it's one of those things. I like talking to people about the knife issues. Okay, and here's another knife that I haven't reviewed yet that's kind of comparable to the Tuya and right in the same price range. Let's pull this out here. I should have pulled it out already, but I wasn't thinking. Energy is running low. Alright, so this is the steel wheel Tenet, and I'm not going to lie, I think I like this a little bit better than the Tuya just because of how it feels in my hand. Now, it's a little bit shorter on the butt end. I'm not going to review it just yet, but it fits my hand nicely, almost perfectly for my hand. But it's the same idea. It's a D2 steel, excellent lockup, liner lock, and it's right around that price range, $40, $45. So, if you're going between these two, let's just say these are perfectly equal. If this was made by this, I like this one just because of the body just a little bit better than the Tuya, although I do like that little choil area there on the Tuya. So if it was a toss-up, let's say it was 50-50, you'd have to go with the Tuya, and this one's a little bit lighter. Is this lighter? Yeah, I'm going to end up doing a review here and mess up my review future. Let's just check it out. So the Tenet is a little bit lighter, about 3/4 of an ounce. So that's a little bit better, but you're also getting about, what, 1/4 inch more on blade there. 1/2 inch more on that blade. Oh, if I could just do math at this time of the morning, it would be awesome. Let's see. Yeah, about a 1/4 inch more on that blade. The thing is, if it was a toss-up, let's just say I didn't like this more, it's really close. It's like a 60-40 thing. But if it was 50-50, I'd go with the Tuya just because of the people that are over there. I've been in contact with them before, and I would say their name. I just don't know if they want me saying their name. But I've been in contact with Dave over there. Super nice guy. His wife, super nice person. And you can't beat that customer service where you have an interaction on a Facebook page with the customer service of the distributor. That's the stuff, you know, pushes this to the forefront of knives you might want to get. So I would recommend it highly. I would highly recommend getting one of those Tuyas. And in fact, even though I kind of gave it a negative review, on the other Tuya, the Talisman, I did come back and tell you that it was a recommended knife as well because of the steel and the workability of that knife. So, in fact, I got another one. I went ahead and traded for another one. That's not that box. So, Tuya is doing some cool stuff, and they have some excellent new knives, an M390 over there. If anybody wants to send me one of those to review, I will definitely look at it. I know you have one, and I think I saw you looking at one. So, the Tuya Knife, ceramic bearing, D2 flipper. I'm going to give it the thumbs up here. Definitely worth what you're going to pay for it. It's kind of in that steel wheel cut jack range of pricing. You know, a little bit budget, but a little bit over your $20 F and Grow type budget or Ganzo budget. I do like this area here. I might have to try and get this from Doc. Doc, this is way too heavy for you. Way too heavy. Why don't we chat about doing something about that? Okay, I think that's it. Get over to Facebook. Check out our webpage, our group over there. Some really cool people. Doc's over there. Meet the Doc. He's over there too. And there's people over there who know what they're doing, and people over there who don't know what they're doing. I may fall in the middle somewhere. Maybe 40 that way, 60 that way. I don't know. Excuse me. So get over there and talk to some people that are real nice. And if you don't know anybody, just go over there and introduce yourself. I have some good friends I met over there. And I'm looking forward to meeting some more people. All right. Let me know what you think of the Talisman, or the Tuya here. Or the Talisman if you have one. Let me know what you think. Is this something you like? What do you think of this thing? I'd like that. Look at that. Even my chunky finger is going to do some business without getting cut up on that. I think that's it. I'm just rambling now. I'll talk to y'all later.